just think you can flap your yap. No cap, yo, we looking at the facts and stats. Second city gritty to across the map. Put your cleats on your feet while we run some laps. Buckle up your seat while we have some chats. Who the GOAT on the court, pictures and running backs. Plug in your jacks and you whip your phone. Shalom, let's get it on, just a set in the tone.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Setting the Tone podcast. It's the Bears edition. Good day in the Bears world. And I got my guy, Jerome Sims, in the place to be. We about to chat it up real quick on the Bears. We had to get an emergency podcast going. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with you, my guy? You good?
Salute to the Bears. Salute to our hall.
Salute to the hall. Yes, sir. I need to refill that. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Man, today is a wonderful day in the world of Bears news. The Chicago Bears traded the number 1 pick to the Carolina Panthers for the number 9 pick and some more stuff. What we get? We got. Hold on, let me go pull this up.
We got the number 9 pick. We got the number 61 pick. We got next year's number 1 and
the 2025 number 2.
Right.
Yeah, so, we got a nice little haul right there.
Moore.
And DJ Moore, yes, sir. Can't forget about that.
Right.
So what I saw was the Bears insisted on DJ Moore in the trade. The Panthers wanted to give us another number 1 pick. And we was like, nah. The Bears GM, Ryan Poles, was like, give us DJ Moore. That's a proven commodity we need right now to help Justin Fields. Not a number 1 pick down the road that don't help us today. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I like that.
I get that strategy. Right. I like that. But me personally, I would have preferred Burns.
Why would you want Burns over DJ Moore? We need a number 1 receiver, and he is that.
He's not a top end number 1. He's like a low end number 1. But I think
he got like
Burns.
2.
I just think Burns would have been perfect on that defense for Flus's defense. Young, ascending defensive end.
Okay.
So you can get a number 1. I mean, you can groom you a number 1.
That doesn't help us right now.
I get it. But at the same time, I wanted Burns.
Yeah, I see the strategy. He like, look, I'm gonna give Justin Fields all the weapons he can have. We got number 1, we got Claypool, we got Mooney.
Right.
We got, and we might even draft a receiver. We still can draft the receivers, but we got 3 good receivers. And DJ Moore is really good. He's top flight. I don't know about no bottom end number 1. A number 1 is a number 1 in my opinion. When you watch the Panthers, I don't know if you watch them, the boy gets separation. That's what we need for Fields because, he don't trust his men and his receivers in coverage. This dude getting separation, I think that's a plus for Fields. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a plus, but I mean, this might be for another podcast, but at the same time,
say it now.
Fields need to learn how to throw his receivers open. Can't wait till they get open. Got to throw them open nowadays.
Okay.
I mean, so that's where the problem come in at. You got to learn how to throw them open. This ain't college.
Right.
You have to make that adjustment. In
college,
I think you can sit back. In college, you can sit back there and wait till they get open.
Right.
In the pros, you got to be a little bit more quicker with your progressions and reads, and you got to throw them open.
Okay.
So that's something that he needs to work on. And
okay. Well, until he gets there, because that's something he needs to work on. This is his second year, his second system in the second year. He's going into his third year. I mean, but I'm just saying he's only played 2 seasons and he has 2 systems. Right. So until he gets there, this is something that'll aid him into trusting his receivers. Okay, I got this receiver that's getting open, and he's gonna use him. I feel like he's gonna use him because he's gonna be open, and then that's just gonna open the floodgates when the team starts shifting over to DJ Moore. That's just gonna open the floodgates for Claypool and Mooney, and everything takes time. Everybody ain't gonna be on the same page as far as like progressions and throwing people open and stuff like that. Everybody got their own timetable, you know what I'm saying? But I think this would definitely help speed it up with a receiver like that. And not only did the Bears get their haul of picks, they still got their own picks to go along with those picks. So the Bears got so many picks, I can't even count them all, man. It's just we're gonna have firsts and seconds and thirds and fourths. We got
But
picks all through the draft.
yeah, right. But I want them right. Well, I need to go through them. I don't know exactly all the picks that we have, but I wanted more picks for like Carolina. I should have gave up to 39. I would have taken that instead of 61. They
Okay.
also had the 39 pick in the
Right,
second
right.
round. I would have preferred that one because you get a high end second round.
For sure, everybody would have preferred a higher pick. Yeah, of course. But to throw in a number one receiver with a number two pick and a number one pick next year and a number two after that, I can't even complain. So this is what the Bears got already on their own. They still got a first round pick. Then now it's number 9. They have the number
Right.
2 pick from the Ravens for the Roquan Smith trade.
Number 58.
They have
Number 61.
61, and then they have their pick number 65. And then they have a 4th round pick at 103. Another 4th round pick for the Robert Quinn trade at 133.
So that pick at 65, is that the pick from
That's our own pick.
the Mac trade?
That's our own pick. So no, it's not from any trade.
Well, that sounds like a second round pick.
That's a 3rd round pick. It's only 32 teams, and somebody didn't get a 1st round pick this year. So that's a 2nd round pick. It's a 3rd round pick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then we got that. Like I said, we got 2 4th rounds. The second one was for the Robert Quinn trade. We got 2 5th rounds. One of the 5th rounds was from the Roquan Smith trade. And we got 2 7th rounds this year. So we got all of those picks that we already had that I just mentioned, and we have the picks that we just got from the Panthers. Hey, man, we're going to be deep in this draft. And then before the draft, we're going to have free agency anyway. So
that's gonna dictate how we going to draft.
Facts.
That's gonna dictate how we going to draft.
Facts, and I think that's one of the reasons why they wanted to get this this trade done so soon, because free agency is around the corner. So they're gonna be like, they got that out the way. They can go ahead and do they free agency, and they can be like, okay, well, we got these picks already, so we can fill in where we don't have these players. You know what I mean?
And he ain't done making trades.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, he can still trade that number 9 pick if he wanted to.
Right. He ain't done.
If he wanted to move back up in the draft, he could trade that number 9 with one of those number 2s or one of those number 3s that we have, and move back up if he wanted to.
But you giving away you giving away what you got.
You're just giving away one pick. You got a haul of picks for a reason, right?
Right, but you wanna get in a lot more picks.
So
you don't really want to
give away. I agree with you to a certain extent, like a lot of picks, a lot of bites at the apple and things like that. However, if one of those picks in the 3rd round that we got and that 1st round pick, and we can move up, let's say 4 spots, 3 spots, and get a blue chip player that we really, really want, I say go for it, because that's what the picks are for. I'd rather get that blue chip player than get a 2nd tier player, you know what I'm saying, and miss out on something that we could have had just because we don't want to give up a 3rd round pick. Nah,
Okay, but
give up the first and the third and go ahead and get that blue chip if he's thinking like that.
okay, but how far you talking about moving up though? Because you already at number 9.
Right.
Where you gonna move up to?
So you gotta
What?
look at who wants to move back, basically. Who wants to get 2 picks and a first and a third, you know what I'm saying, a first and a second, I don't know. But who wants to move up? Who wants to move back with and get two
But
picks for our 1 pick, for their 1 pick?
at the same time, you might have to give up more draft picks, or we ain't
To
got
move
we
up
ain't
a
got no
couple
players
spots,
nobody wants.
you ain't giving up more than 2 picks, bruh. You just moving up a couple spots. You ain't moving up to the number 1. You ain't moving up to the number 2. You ain't moving up to the number
But
3.
you
Those are
moving up for
the
you
top
want to
four
move
picks
up.
are locked in. You ain't even moving up top
You
four. You
want to
moving
move,
from
but at the same time, you want to move up for a reason,
that's what I'm saying for a blue chip player, right?
right? But
Yeah.
if you calling them to move up, you're gonna have to sweeten the pot, and another pick may not cut it because that player up there that you want, you calling me, okay, give me some more than a third than swapping picks or swapping first round picks.
So you trying to tell me to move up a couple spots, 2 or 3 spots, you're gonna need more than the first round and the third? Nah, man, I ain't never seen that.
You don't think so?
Nah, I ain't never seen that. Now,
I
if you want to
probably
move up in the
so.
top, if you want to move up into the top five, yeah,
But
but you ain't moving into
you
the
talking
top
about
five.
you talking about getting a blue chip player though.
Yeah,
That
but that's not a
they'll
top.
probably pass on, but you call, hey man, make it sweet for me.
Yeah,
That third ain't enough. I need give me a 5 or sweeten it. Gotta do something for me.
I don't think it's
So
gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be that much to move up a couple spots. Just saying, if they wanted to move up a couple spots, I don't think you have to give up that much for a couple spots. To move up a lot of
uh,
spots, yeah, 8 spots, 7 spots,
I
yeah.
don't think Ryan's gonna move up though. I think he's gonna dip back a little bit more.
Think you're gonna dip
I
back a
don't know
little
about
more?
it in the first round though. I don't know about it in the first round.
Yeah, I don't think he's
Oh,
moving backwards from 9. He gonna either
right,
stay at 9 or move forward.
right.
That's what I think. Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't know what this dude's thinking.
No, you
So
don't.
he might trade back from that and see. You see what he came away with when he got Brisker and Gordon.
Hmm.
He probably could trade away that 9, dip back a little bit more, pick up a late first and an early second somewhere, with that trade and shit. Might come away with a couple of more
Hey,
good
so
players.
I think we're in
But
a
that's
sweet spot.
going too far back to me in the draft.
Yeah, I don't think he's going further back than 9. I think we in a sweet spot at 9, or if you're 9 or 10, you're in a sweet spot in this draft. And I was looking at some of the players that could be available at 9. We could still get an edge rusher, Miles Murphy. I think he went from Kansas. I mean, from Clemson.
Right?
Um, we could still get Jackson Smith and Jigba if we wanted another receiver to develop, or he might not even have to be developed. He got chemistry with Justin Fields already. They work out together, so we could still
Okay.
get him at number 9. Um,
Right?
we can get a lineman, um, Peter
Skaronski.
Skoronsky. Yeah, I almost messed that man's name up. Or
Come on, man. He's from Northwestern. You got to do
I know
better.
that's my guy too, but I can't mess up his name. We can get another lineman. What's the guy from Ohio State? Paris Johnson. He a tackle, offensive tackle.
Right?
So we could still. I was looking at a list of players that could be available at 9, and those are like the um, four players that I thought that could benefit us at 9.
Well, you know who I want, but it depends. I think it depends on
Who
who
do you
we
want
grab.
at 9?
Um, um, damn, Wilson from
Tyree
Texas Tech.
Wilson. He ain't
Right?
gonna be there at 9. That boy going top 5.
You think so?
Yeah, top 5.
Okay.
I
I
think
hope he did.
maybe top 7. Maybe top 7.
I hope he did. I hope he
Maybe
did.
top 7. Because
I hope he did.
I figure 3 to 4 quarterbacks gone, right?
Right, right.
3 to 4
I believe
quarterbacks,
so.
and then Will Anderson and Jalen Carter. So that's 6 picks.
You think he's still going top 10?
He going top 10. He's still going top 10. It's the NFL, man. It's the NFL. They take
Okay.
problems. He's still going top 10, bro.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and then that's 6. And then you got Tyree Wilson, that's 7. So that's why I said if we want to move up, we can move up to 7. We can still get a blue chipper. But
I think
we can stay at 9.
you can still get one at 9 too, because we got a lot of holes. We got a lot
I
of
think
needs.
I think the
And
only
you
blue chipper that might be available is in Jigba at 9.
okay. Well, yeah, you can go there too. But
Unless you can think of some other blue chippers at 9. I see good players, but I don't see blue chip players.
mm, I see some long standing players
Yeah,
that
I won't.
that's going to be effective in the starting lineup for a
Okay.
good 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. I
So
I can see that, but are they game records? Are they game changers? Why we can't get one of those at 7, 8, or 9?
because we right now we got too many holes. We got too many holes to fill. You can't just go for that game. We need right now. We need to groom somebody just to at least get in the top 10 in a position.
Mhm.
We have no one that's
Right.
top 10 in
Our
their
roster is
position.
weak as hell right now, with
Right.
the exception of our receiving core and our secondary. Um, we're pretty much weak. You know,
The receiving core is not proven yet. It's just on paper.
DJ Moore is already a proven commodity, and he's gonna
Right.
make he's gonna make Claypool and Mooney better because he gonna get the attention. I'm telling you, it's already written. It's already written. It's already written.
Mm,
Everybody gonna be
nah,
slotted in the right spot. We got a 1, 2, and a 3. Ain't no
okay.
2 masquerading as a 1. Ain't no 3 masquerading as a 2. Everybody gonna be slotted correctly and properly, and that's gonna help everybody out.
So
And
who's
then
your 3? Who's your 3?
right now is Claypool. Right now it's Claypool, but training camp will iron all that out, right?
Right. Right. Well, you already know Baylor's gonna be the gadget guy.
So Vela's gonna be having his own package. He's gonna be the special teams guy. He gonna come in when we need the gadgets, like you said. Yeah,
St. Brown, he's gonna be your blocker.
he gonna be a blocker downs. Yeah,
And so Claypool can be a blocker too.
yeah. But
So
Claypool's a goal line receiver. Him and Komet, big bodies, big bodies.
I like the progress that Komet made this year.
Yeah.
I like that. So I'm looking for bigger things next season,
Next year,
next year.
and
But at
if
the same, okay. But back to the draft.
yeah,
Who are we gonna draft? What are we gonna do? Like if we do get go for alignment, I say we need a tackle. You know I like that boy Wright from Tennessee.
hmm
But at the same time, he don't fit post mold. He don't fit his body mold and all that. He's heavy.
yeah.
But I would really like to anchor him on that right side next to
So
Tevin.
so why would you put him on the team if he ain't fitting the team though? The scheme
Man,
that
I
don't
just
make
love that
sense.
dude. I know that. I know.
Love him on some other
I
team.
just love that dude. I just love
Love him on
that
some
dude.
other team. But
Man,
if he ain't gonna fit our team, and he gonna weaken our team, right?
yeah, I guess.
So
So man, I just love that dude. That dude, he reminds me of Tevin Jenkins when he was at Oklahoma State.
yeah.
He was just mean, and he held
Hey,
his
I just
own
thought
against.
about something. Tevin Jenkins, I forgot he was at Oklahoma State. Is that why you're a big fan of Tevin Jenkins? I never thought about this
Well, I I
because you in
go with what's
Oklahoma, so
local, right?
huh?
So
I ain't never
I
thought
get to
about
see
it.
him a little
Now
bit.
I'm like,
That's why that's
that's
why I
why he
like
really,
Josh Allen. I like
yeah.
Josh Allen for that same reason because I was
It's
in
all coming
Wyoming.
together now. It's all coming together.
That's
I'm
why I
like,
like that. It's
he
the
like
same thing
Tevin
with
Jenkins
Josh
a
Allen
lot.
too, though,
Okay,
because I was in Wyoming when he was up there, so
okay.
I got to see him a lot, and he on the news in Wyoming. So he
Yeah, for sure.
So it's the same thing with Tevin. But yeah, but I like that boy.
Hey,
That boy good.
I was on Twitter. Was it earlier today or late last night? I can't remember. I be on Twitter all the time, and it was Tevin Jenkins, Braxton Jones, and another offensive line. Yeah,
Kyrie Carter.
yeah, they was doing the Pilates. Did you see
Right.
that? Did
Yeah,
I
I
send you
seen that.
that? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you did. You did.
Hey, they working them hips out. They working their core out. They working the. Hey, I like to see that team
Well,
chemistry.
you well, I see Tevin was doing that last season,
Okay.
getting that in. So I just want to see Braxton get stronger
Yeah,
and be able to anchor on that left side.
I hope that's part of his workout for the off season. Get his legs stronger.
Right. And either it depends on what the way we go, either in free agency, which is next week. I'm excited for that. I want to see which direction Poles, drop these dollars.
Yeah.
You just don't know with this dude. It's like, wow, he's keeping a real good poker face.
Hey, I want to play poker with him. I want to see if I can break him. But
And
hey, but I was thinking about that. We were talking in Messenger or in text messages about Orlando Brown Jr. He come to the Bears. He's the left tackle, and Braxton Jones is the right tackle. How you
I
feel
like
about
that.
that?
I like that. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
That's still a good core. That's still a good nucleus.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
get somebody in the middle. Like
definitely.
I either draft that dude from Minnesota. I like him and his nastiness and his attitude
Hmm.
for the line. You can pick up that, like I said, that guard from damn Baltimore.
From
I
the
think he'll be
Ravens.
a good fit. Yeah,
I don't
he's
know the
supposed to
guard
be
you're
a
talking
free
about.
agent.
Okay.
I can't pick up his name right now, but he's supposed to be a free agent and go in that direction.
Hey,
If you don't get to draft that center, you can give Doug Kramer a shot. I'm not sold on Lucas Patrick. I don't. I'm not
I'm not
sold on
either.
him.
I'm not sold on them either. And I really want us to dig into free agency for the offensive line because I want veterans with our young players. You know what I'm saying? Some Orlando Brown with Braxton Jones in that room and with Tevin Jenkins in that room and another veteran on the line just to help Justin Fields out, knowing the coverages and stuff like that, just to help his progression speed up. Veterans, I don't want a young lineman trying to learn the game, trying to learn the coverages, and Justin still getting his head knocked off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I still think we should draft some offensive linemen, but I think we need to dip in
Right,
free agency for our starters.
for the starters.
Yeah.
I kind of think that that's gonna go toward more on the defensive line side of the ball
Okay.
in free agency. Personally, I want you know the young guys can grow. If you get drafted in the first round, like Skoronsky,
Hmm.
if you take him at number 9, you plugging him in at starting right away.
I mean, yeah, if you
Yeah,
drafted him in the first round, you're gonna have to start him, right?
right.
That
If
early in
you
the first
drafted
round. Yeah.
Paris Johnson,
Yeah.
he's starting automatically in the first round.
But is he gonna
So
be good enough is what I'm saying for my man Justin.
I don't see why not. Hell, if you getting drafted. First of all, you're getting called a top draft pick, draft choice for a reason.
So I guess the question is, are the Bears reaching if they drafting those guys at number 9? Are they reaching?
I don't think so. You're getting you getting the top tackle, top left tackle, top lineman in college in Skoronsky.
Okay.
So why would you be reaching it with that one?
At 9 though, is he
There's,
is he is he a number 9 pick? Is he a number 9 pick, or is he a number
well, how
15
bad
pick?
is the need? How bad is the need?
Ah, you get a good point there. How bad is
If
the
you
need?
if you you need that left tackle, yeah, he's not a reach.
Okay,
But again, we got too many holes,
right.
and it all depends on how
We
he
got
address free
holes.
agent.
We got holes.
We got too many.
Too many holes
We got too many.
in different area. Hey, what you think about the Bears going after Draymond Jones?
I like that.
Young,
25.
big, yeah,
Yep. 311, 310. I
yeah,
like that. I was saying go for him anyway. You can rebuild that defensive line in the offseason instantly.
yeah.
We can go get Hargrave, go get
Hargrave,
Uh Draymond,
draft a kid to learn under them.
right. Draft Wilson. And you can still you can still go get that cat from Indianapolis that's been there. He was there for a season. He's got a damn. Can't quite grasp his name, but he's a free agent, averaging 8 sacks a season.
Mm,
So I like that. And fill that in on one end, go get Wilson on the other, and we straight. Sign a linebacker to go with Sanborn
yeah,
as a placeholder, and go get somebody top 10 later next season.
yeah.
I think we'll be straight.
I think so too. I was
Got to rebuild. Got to start somewhere. We definitely need top 10 players at some type of position.
we definitely
And
need a
we have
pass rush and a run stopper. So
right,
because we was getting blown up on the run, and we need a pass rush because our secondary, our DBs are good. Our DBs are real good. We need to we need a pass rusher to help them so they don't get burned late in the games. Because you know how
true.
it is late in the games, teams gonna press you. They gonna press you. And they gonna catch you 1 or 2 times in the end of the game. So
And right now it's a passing league, so you need that.
yeah,
You need so you do need those hogs up as pass rushers, but you also got to stop the run too, because you can't keep getting gashed like we did last
ooh
year.
wee,
We got gashed really bad, and
they
it
was running
just made
around
us
us
look bad.
like a baby with a dirty diaper.
Right, for real. You didn't look good at all. I didn't
ooh
like
wee,
that look. I mean, it was like, fifth graders can run through run on us. We
and
looked horrible.
I mean, and it was supposed to be that way. It was designed to be that way, really. Though, once we got rid of Roquan and Akeem left, and we got rid of Mac, it was designed to be that way. We were gonna be bad. We were gonna be bad. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, that's what the man said. He's gonna bring the monsters of the midway back. So
we had a
I'm,
season
I,
to tear it down. So now we got to build it
right.
up, destroy and rebuild.
I'm being patient. I'm being patient because we've been horrible for a minute.
Yeah,
So I have to accept this rebuild.
and
And
it's not Poe's fault. This is his minute. Those minutes before us being horrible, those weren't even his minutes. It wasn't on his watch. So he can't
right,
even we can't even be mad at him for that. We gonna only judge him now. You know what I'm saying? He tore it down.
right,
He tore down somebody else's mess. Now he's building his team up. So we can only, judge him now, in my opinion.
yeah, because we ain't had a first round pick in I don't know how long.
Not in your lifetime. Not in your
Uh-uh.
lifetime.
Now that I mean a first round pick. Well, the
Yeah.
number one pick, no, not in my lifetime.
I mean, that's what I meant. Number one pick, yeah, not in your lifetime.
Right.
First round
But the
pick
first
is
round pick,
yeah,
we
we've
ain't
had
had one
those,
in a
but
while. It's been a minute.
we abuse them like the Mitch Trubisky pick. But anyway,
Yeah, that I have to. Yeah, okay. Really, you
I
got to
know
keep
you were
doing that.
speaking highly on Cole Kmet earlier, and I'm a big fan of Kmet. I remember him at Notre Dame. and I thought that was a good pick for us when we picked him. However, do you think we need another tight end that can do similar things, or
Yeah,
no?
why not? Why not? Either that or
I was thinking about
yeah,
the kid from Dallas, Dalton Schultz, Dallas
is he?
Cowboys tight end.
He's a free agent, right?
Yeah,
What type of money is he gonna command? Because
that's a good question because he had 8 touchdowns in 13 games. That's pretty good. And
yeah,
he had 619 yards from the tight end position. That's pretty good.
but you also got Gasecki out there as well.
Right. So he did good. He did real good.
Yeah, I had him in the fantasy league. He
Okay.
got me some points,
Got you some
a few
points.
games. I didn't win shit,
We
but
ain't
he
even
got
got
me
look.
some
We ain't even
points a few games.
look. We ain't even got to look at free agent receivers now that we got DJ Moore. We just get us a receiver in the draft, and we good then.
Right, that's what I was thinking. If where do we go now with that? Do we still draft a receiver?
We do, but it's not pressing that we do. However, if Njigba falls in our lap, we got to get him. Like the
What do you,
rumor I saw was he's really high on the Bears draft board. So let's say
okay,
the Bears draft board. Let's say he's number 2 on the Bears draft board, and the
right,
first person on the Bears draft board is taken. But when we get to
right.
number 9, he's still there. We don't need
They
him,
take it.
but he's a blue chip and he's high on the board. I say we got to take him, right?
You know what? I say you don't. I will wait for Marvin Harrison next year. Marvin Harrison Jr.
We gonna get him anyway. You know why?
I would love to get him.
You know why we gonna get him next year? Because the Panthers gonna suck, and we got they pick. Look,
Right,
they gonna have a
exactly.
rookie quarterback, and they don't have no receivers because they just gave us DJ Moore.
Right,
So
right. That's
they
true.
gonna we
That's
about to
true.
get a high pick. I think that's my prediction. You know, we about to get a high pick next year.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that because they ain't get right. They ain't got no receivers. They got one.
yeah.
No, they ain't got shit. You're
We
right.
we
We got they one.
we got they one, and they got a rookie quarterback. So we
They
gonna
can,
look
they
good next year
they can
too.
go get somebody. They can go get him a number one at 39.
Yeah, they could. They could.
Somebody gonna be left,
But they could. They could get him a receiver. But he gonna be a rookie too.
right? But he get to grow with his receivers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they ain't gonna be that good. Is all I'm saying. We gonna be able to get something with that pick. We might be able to get Marvin Harrison. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of analysts is claiming Carolina ain't the only thing they really need is a quarterback. They got a good roster.
They need a
Man,
receiver now.
well, they might get one, or they might just feel comfortable
Hey,
with just giving
they
away
might.
DJ Moore.
It's they might get Juju Smith-Schuster out of free agency. Who knows?
Did he resign?
They might get DJ Chark from the Lions. Who knows?
Yeah, they
Huh?
can have him. They,
Yeah.
I thought Juju resigned with KC.
When did he do that? I ain't see it.
You didn't?
No.
I thought that's what I saw that he
Unless
resigned
it
with
just happened
KC.
today, I ain't see it.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm
Or
looking.
did they? Is he?
Yeah,
Is he?
he's
Did
still
he
on the board.
resign?
He's still on the board for free agents.
Okay.
He's
So
only 26.
he is young,
Yeah.
but who's gonna sign him to a long term contract? It don't
Out there
seem like
doing TikTok videos and shit, you know. Ain't nobody
right,
really checking for him. He ain't focused.
right. No, he's not. He's not. I thought I I liked him in Pittsburgh,
I did. I
and
did. And then he
I
started
thought
wilding
with
in
Mahomes,
Pittsburgh.
right. I thought with Mahomes he was going to start ball. He was going to get back on track and ball out. He didn't do bad though. He wasn't horrible, but he cut down on the TikTok videos and started balling a little bit.
Yeah, I don't remember him doing nothing of any significance in the playoffs because I watched the Chiefs in the playoffs. I don't remember him showing up and showing out or anything like that.
No,
So,
he was really a consistent. I would say 6 to 8 catches a game,
hmm
about 80 yards a game. He blew up. He went over
Yeah,
that a little bit a couple times, but he was, to me, he was real consistent with that. So he wasn't bad.
yeah, but we don't need a free agent receiver, so it don't even matter.
Right, we don't. We got too many other holes.
Yeah,
We still need a linebacker.
yeah. Hey,
We need a
Tremaine
whole
Edmonds,
defensive
Tremaine
front.
Edmonds from the Bills. He a free agent,
What is he gonna command? What is he gonna want?
right?
How much money is he gonna want?
We got money, man. Stop being a miser. We got money, man. We got money. Pull out the
Yeah,
wallet.
I'm cheap. Nah, I'm cheap. We got to spend 75% of that anyways.
Right. So stop being cheap.
We
We got to
got to
spend
spend
75%
75% of that shit.
and say the
So
25 for next year. We still got to we got to re-sign some players by next year. Komet, Mooney, stuff like that. So
who you think gonna resign first, or is
I
he
think
gonna wait
Komet.
till after the season?
I think Komet re-sign first.
Because yeah, you're right. Because you got Komet, Mooney, and Claypool.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
We
out
are,
of the three, I think Komet will sign first,
yeah,
but it depends on who takes off between Claypool and Mooney.
right, right. One of them the
And
odd man out for sure, because we already got
yeah,
DJ Moore under contract for a couple more years.
right. And that contract looking real favorable for us the next couple of years.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a cap hit at 20 this year, and then the next year I think it's 17,
Mm-hmm.
16, and then the year after that is 15. So
Yep,
that's real good. We can take advantage of that.
for sure. And then by the
We can
time
take
his
advantage of
contract
that.
is up, Justin Fields' contract is coming up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah. That's
he
he gonna
fits in
get the
our
bag.
timeline. He fits in our timeline.
Right. And I'm glad that we don't have to like restart the process of this quarterback thing.
Yeah,
Let the man stay on one system, give him a chance, give him some playmakers, put some people around him, and see what he can do.
right.
But
Because a lot of reporters was trying to restart our clock with a rookie. Like, no,
right, you just
we didn't
starting all
already
over again.
restarted when we tore down the team. We ain't restarting no more.
Right, you starting all over again. Give
Yeah,
him a chance. But at the
yeah.
same time, we cannot expect what Jalen did to happen with Justin.
Why we can't expect that? Break that down for me.
It, it's two different players, two
Uh huh.
different teams, two different systems. What worked for them ain't gonna necessarily work for us.
Okay. So what's the expectation for Justin Fields? You think?
Progress as a passer,
Okay,
progress as a passer.
That's what Jalen did, right? He progressed as a passer. That's
You
exactly
still,
what Jalen did.
yeah, but at the same time, Jalen didn't have the issue of holding on to the ball too long.
Jalen's issue was his accuracy on his deep ball, and I don't know if he had any other issues, but
His
that was what I saw.
his deep ball seemed pretty good to me.
He used to
His deep
overthrow
ball
guys,
didn't seem
underthrow
all that
guys.
bad.
He wasn't accurate in my opinion when he first came in the league. That's something he's improved a lot. I give him props for that. But
Okay.
I I think we did the same thing the Eagles did with Jalen. They got him AJ Brown, and he took off. We giving Jalen, we giving Justin DJ Moore. This is his chance to take off in his third year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
You,
not
you,
expecting them to
you,
be identical quarterbacks. However, I think
well, are
Justin
you
Fields
really
is
comparing
more
DJ Moore
talented.
to AJ Brown?
What you say?
You comparing DJ Moore to AJ Brown?
I'm not comparing them. I'm comparing the fact that he has a
I
number one
understand what they
weapon.
did.
He has a number one
Right.
weapon that can get open. Is what I'm comparing. That's all I'm comparing. I'm not comparing their skill set or their production. I'm
I
just
was gonna say,
comparing
cause man,
the talent.
AJ
it's
Brown to me is much better than DJ.
I'm comparing the talent, a receiver that can get open and get behind the coverage to or in front of the coverage, but get separation to what the Eagles did. That's all I'm comparing.
Okay,
Because that's what
I
That's what to me. That's
respect
what blew um fuck Jalen Hurts up. That's what blew him up to me, and his improvement on his accuracy. Those two things blew him up. Get him a number one weapon to go with the kid that he already had, and his accuracy. Now,
so they must really didn't think that Smith was a number one then.
I think he was just too young to be a number one. He wasn't ready to be a number one. He's small too. He real small. But
Okay,
I don't
okay.
think I think he can be a number one in the future, but he ain't ready yet.
The same way as in Mooney.
Right.
Not ready for but I told you that before. Mooney is not a number one.
You did.
Yeah, he's not ready. Mooney was
However,
not a number one.
however, he could be a really good number two with a number one. That's why I like this move the most. It makes everybody else. It should make everyone else better around them.
Right?
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
that's what we had when we had A-Rob being a number
Right.
one.
You
That's what
you
blew
keep throwing
Mooney
that
up.
up there when we had A-Rob.
Right. When we had A-Rob, you had Mooney on the
Mooney
other
was
side.
clowning. Mooney was
Right. Mooney
clowning.
was clowning. So I get your point. I see what you're saying. Because it just takes me back to A-Rob now.
Yeah.
So okay, I get it. I got you. I got you. So
Now we got.
it could work.
Hey, look. Now we got to hope Getsy scheme the right shit. You know what I'm saying?
I I think I think he's salivating at the mouth right now. I think he's doing pretty well. I think he's salivating at the
I
mouth.
hope he at home
I
or in
think
the office at his desk
right. He's at
thinking
the
up some
drawing
shit.
board.
Yeah.
Right. He's at the drawing
Like,
board
yeah,
salivating.
I got a weapon.
Right. And Justin, I think he's the same. Probably happy he got a weapon.
Yeah.
And
And that's crazy.
they
Because just yesterday I saw Claypool talking about he just contact Justin Fields and they're gonna be working out this summer. So
right, exactly.
now you adding Claypool to the workout that he already have with Mooney. Now you're gonna add DJ Moore to that. I just
Right,
want them to work out on their own, those three, and build some
right.
chemistry. He can know
Yeah,
they
exactly.
they tendencies and stuff like that. That'll be beautiful, man.
Yes.
I'm excited about next season, even though next season is still a rebuild year. I'm excited about it because I can see the progress and I want to see it in reality. I want to see it happen. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I
Manifest.
want to see things come through to fruition because
Yeah,
I don't want to see we just really get into the cusp of things and then Getsy go. And
yeah.
then
Well, you
or
know that's gonna happen, right? You know that's gonna happen.
right,
Maybe not
yeah,
next season,
eventually it's gonna happen.
but maybe
But
the year
that's what I'm
after
saying.
that,
I
it's
don't
gonna
want it to
happen.
be next season when we starting to see the progress and then dude just dip. You know what I'm saying? Or
Hey,
we
whoever the
starting to see that defense come together.
yeah.
Then Allen Williams, he get his chance. He dip.
Hey, that's just how the game go, man. You got to groom the guys next to you. So whoever is next to Getsy, the quarterback's coach or whoever, they got to be paying attention. you know
True,
what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true.
You got
But
to
I'm
groom
quite
them.
sure
This is the
they
playbook.
probably got some other players on their they got some other coaches,
Yeah,
on their radar.
yeah,
There's some kid with some brilliant ideas and oh wow, yeah, we're gonna move you up. No. Give 'em
yeah. He's sitting right
I
next to him.
understand the fresh ideas, but yeah,
Yeah,
they get moved up too quick, I think.
yeah. That happens. I've seen that happen too. And then that just happened with the guy from that came from Green Bay and went to the Broncos.
Hackett,
Yeah,
right? Because
but I don't even know how long he's been around, so I can't say he moved up too quick. But it seemed like that to me.
he's the Jets offensive coordinator now, right?
Yeah, he took a step
Okay,
back. Yeah, he back to a coordinator,
okay.
and that
It
might be
ain't
the
really a step back. He's working still.
yeah because he ain't a head coach. It's a step back.
Right here, right. I mean, he ain't a head coach, but what? He was. It was just a sneeze. He was a head coach.
True,
So he's back into his role where he was, where he's more familiar and comfortable with.
true,
He don't know how to run the team yet. So,
true.
just sit in the backfield and learn a little bit more.
Like your boy Nagy,
He got promoted again.
he the
Now he's
offensive
offensive.
coordinator.
Right. Now he's an OC. So I want to see how much input he has in that offense.
Since we was questioning how much Bieniemy had, right?
Right. Well, I wasn't questioning it. You're an offense coordinator for a reason.
Right.
You got some type of input. You got some type of responsibilities around there. You ain't just
You ain't just
there.
a free ride, yeah.
Right. You ain't just there. You signing the contract to do something.
Yeah,
So,
facts.
he got a title. He's there for a reason.
Right,
Just because Andy Reid, called the plays, probably designed most of the plays, or okay, that still don't diminish that man's role.
right. Because he might be in Andy Reid's ear because he got the in-game situations. Like, hey, this is probably a good play, or these set of plays right here probably good right now. And then
Right.
Andy Reid called one of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right. Exactly.
for sure.
So, he'll get his chance to shine. I
Yeah, I
think
want to see
he'll
what
do
he's doing
well.
in Washington Commanders.
Right. I think he'll do well. I'm actually looking forward to seeing, what they do over there.
Hmm.
And I hope he proves the critics wrong.
I do too,
And,
bro. I want to see the man
those
succeed.
who wouldn't give him a head coaching opportunity, I hope he proves him wrong.
I want him to succeed in every game they play, except if they play the Bears. I want him to look
Right.
bad.
Exactly. Exactly.
I want him to look
But
horrible.
I don't think they're on our schedule this year, right?
I don't even remember, but I want him to look horrible if he is.
Right. We got to be ready for that one. Got to
Yeah,
be ready for that one.
because the Redskins got a
So
tough defense. Anyway, what's up?
now, well, I think we covered that. The who we want for the first pick. But I did want to just put that out there and make that a 2x for me. You know,
You told me that like 5 times already, man. 2X.
now
Okay, I
I'm
got you.
just trying to just make sure you understand that I need a 2x and Tevin Jenkins. Um, you know, I'm sorry we're not gonna get Anderson. I told you that he wanted. We got too many holes, and he
Hey,
wanted to. He
I'm gonna
wanted
wait
too
for the
many picks.
draft though before I go get you
Right.
this Tevin Jenkins because anything can happen.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Anything could happen. But do you think Will Smith? Do you think he'll fall that far though? Anderson
Will
ain't gonna
Anderson?
ain't gonna fall that
Hell
far.
no, he ain't falling to 9. That boy gone in the top 5.
Right. You think it'll be it's either gonna be Seattle or
Or the
Arizona.
Cardinals, yeah. Yeah,
Right. Seattle or Arizona. Hell, they could trade out.
they could.
You never
Who?
you
Arizona? See, I mean,
right. Or
yeah,
Seattle.
yeah. But
Because Seattle
Seattle,
like draft picks too.
yeah. They said they still might draft a quarterback even though they signed Geno Smith.
Yeah, okay. I can see them getting Richardson. I mean, yeah, Richardson.
Yeah, yeah. Develop
Yeah,
him
I
a
can I
couple
can
years behind Geno, and then after those 2 years, give him a spot. Yeah.
yeah, I can see that. I can see that. He seems like he'll be a good fit for them.
Yeah, I think so too. That's a good point. I think so too.
Yeah, because I've been seeing a lot to where they was talking about him going to Minnesota and sitting behind
Hmm.
Kirk Cousins. And you think Minnesota looking to move on for Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, I think so. I think either this, I think they either draft a quarterback this year or draft one next year or get one in the free agency next year. But I think Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter this year. Yeah, but I think they
Yeah,
might, you know, get that
move on.
quarterback and groom him for a year or get him next year in free agency or draft. What you think? I think Kirk Cousins' days are numbered. Whenever his contract is up, which I think is at the end of next season, I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure, but I
right
think it
there.
is.
What you just said. When his contract is up, he done.
Yeah.
They gonna get younger, or either that, or they got to draft who they got, Desmond Ritter
I
as a
don't even know their
backup.
backup. I have no idea who their backup QB is.
I think it's
That's a
Desmond Ritter,
question
and I don't.
for a Vikings fan to know their backup.
Yeah, true.
But so we should be on the cusp of contending in 3 to 4 years, I think.
4 years.
And year
Okay. You
5,
you mean on a consistent basis, three to
yeah,
four years?
yeah. So like this year's a rebuild, next year's a rebuild. The year after that, we should be a contender.
Right. But I
We should be
want
a
to see
contender.
what the roster again. I want to. It depends on how the roster turn out, and we not gonna know how that roster is gonna look until the first dominoes start to fall in
Hey,
free agency.
we both said we trust Poles, right? And
Yeah,
he's shown us that we should trust him. He's drafted pretty good. He's made some good trades. Um, yeah, I trust him that by 2025, 2025 we should be a contender.
no. Well, what I mean by that is as far as next season, because if we got a decent roster and if he turn this, start
Are you saying
getting
sooner?
his own players right, we can start contending sooner if
See,
if he start putting his roster, molding his roster together.
see,
You know what I'm saying?
I want to say that, but I want to be realistic too. I want to be
Right,
patient. I want to be
right.
patient, and I don't
But
want to be
but
like
that's
getting my
that's
hopes
why
up
I
high and
said.
then my bubble bust.
But but we knew this season this team was gonna be trash.
Yeah, we knew that, and we still got to keep that same patience because the team is trash. We got, like you just said, we got holes to fill. So
Right.
a 53-man roster, we probably got 10 players that's really good. If that many,
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true.
We need a solid 20 players that's like, yeah,
Right. Yeah,
it's
I
good.
agree.
Not
But
superstars, but just good. 20 players is good.
right, I agree. But at the same time, and you won't really know how we can contend or what the roster will look like or what type of progress what type of progress we're gonna have until their roster is formed.
Right.
And you won't get to know what kind of proven commodity that we're gonna have until free agency.
Right.
Once free agency start,
I'm saying I'm not going to reach so soon. I'm going to be patient and give it the 2 years, and then we're going to be there. Because if we go
okay.
beyond 2025 and we're not good, then there's a problem. Am I right?
True, true.
So we're going to be
Hey,
rebuild 2023 to 2024. The 2 years we said to rebuild, right? This is 2023. Next year, 2024. We rebuild those 2 years. After that, we shouldn't have no problems.
no, because you're gonna have guys that's in your system, that you
Two
want
and 3 years
to
now, yeah.
fit your system, to fit your mold in there for a couple of years by then.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't know who we gonna get in free agency. That could be difference makers for the team.
I'm just saying I don't want to leap too soon and say, oh, we're gonna be
No,
good next year.
I'm not saying right, but at the same time, once that roster start forming, man, you don't know. We could surprise some people if they
We
buy into
could.
the system
You
or
got
buy into the program.
right. We could. I
You
mean,
know,
remember we had 7 games where we lost by a touchdown or less.
thank you. That's my point exactly.
So you say
Now
let's just say we win 5 of those next year out of 7. You know what I'm saying?
you got
Plus
better players. You win more
plus
than
we got yeah. Plus we should win at least the 3 we already won, right? So that's 8 wins, right?
right. Exactly. So now count. I mean, just think if we in more games next year strictly because we got better talent
Right.
than this past season. So if you got better talent, you're going to be in a lot more games.
Facts.
Like you just said, 5 of those 8 games, I go 7 of those 8 games. You win just
Mhm.
on talent. So I'm just waiting really anxiously for once free agency start and them dominoes start to drop, get them pieces in place. We're gonna find some good starters.
Right. Hey,
We
and
we,
don't forget we got a last place schedule too, so that helps us.
but you know people gonna use that against us.
I ain't worried about them. I'm just saying
That's the first thing,
we can add another win to that because our schedule week.
right? That's the first thing they're gonna say. Y'all had a last place schedule. Y'all went from worst to first with a last place schedule.
Hey,
Really?
Jacksonville Jaguars did it right.
Yeah, they did. They did. They did. But
Ain't
that's what
nobody
I'm
using it
saying.
against them. They did it.
That's
Worst
what
to
I'm saying.
first.
It depends on them pieces that drop in free agency. And Ryan Poles, he's gonna be in the draft. I think he's got a nice little draft board, and we're gonna be surprised by some of the players that he drafts.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
And just for shits and giggles, I would go out and sign Voorhees to an undrafted contract,
Voorhees, who's
undrafted
that?
free agent. The Voorhees, uh, the tackle from USC that blew his knee out in the
Oh yeah,
combine.
yeah, yeah. In the combine,
I
yeah.
would I would sign him to an undrafted contract.
Why?
Why not? He was a first to a third round pick.
Yeah.
You know, so why not? Ain't nobody gonna look at him right now. Ain't nobody gonna be looking to draft him right now, but they're gonna sign him as an undrafted free agent.
True, true.
So
And
why not?
Poe's good with getting those he got Sanborn, you know what I'm saying?
Right?
So
But
yeah.
he blew his knee out, so that depends. But that's a lineman that you can have. That's a lineman that you can groom.
Waiting a year for the next year to come in and do his thing. Yeah.
Right. That's a lineman that you can groom. And you already know he injured, so you know the severity of it. Just get him
It,
ready.
it's gonna be 2 years for him though. He gonna have 1 year recovery and then 1 year of getting playing experience.
Right? But with the recovery, with science nowadays and the doctors, shit, you never know how fast he will recover.
True.
You just never know. I mean, that's these kids nowadays. They defy medicine.
True.
What we back when we was kids, you have a knee surgery and shit, you out for the whole year, maybe 2.
Hmm.
You got kids coming back nowadays earlier than that. So
Did you ever have to have a serious surgery when you played?
nah, I'm
No.
glad I didn't. It felt like I did. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. Thought I had broke my ankle. Oh,
Wee.
I'm dead. I can't walk. Pose, get your ass
Rub some dirt on it.
up. Right, for real. I just limped
Uh,
off on the side. Oh
yeah.
man, I'm hurt. Hey, ain't shit wrong with you. You got a sprained ankle. You all right.
Toughen up, Sims.
Right, for real. Hey, get your ass
Uh,
out of here.
Word.
Yeah, I see my man just celebrated a birthday a couple days ago.
How old is he now?
I
You
don't know
know?
how old he is. But
But he up there.
he up there. He up there. Illinois Hall of Fame. Yeah, that was
He in
our
the Illinois
coach.
Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I think so. Illinois High School Hall of Fame.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that. That's what's up.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go back and I think look that up. I'll pass that along to you once I find it.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think we cover everything, man. Unless there's something else you got on your plate. I can't remember anything else we were planning on talking about. I know you be
That
texting me all types of
2X.
mess. You gave me a
Yeah.
2X already, man. Yeah. But like I said, we're gonna wait
Man, I'm
after the
just
draft.
messing with you,
I
bruh.
know.
I'm just messing with you.
I know.
That's exactly how I won my Peyton jersey, betting a Green Bay Packer fan on a game that Mr. Trubisky. That's why I love that dude. He won me that. He
Money
won me
Mitch.
that Peyton jersey. He won me that Peyton jersey against the Packers.
That's what's up.
So right. So I would love that dude forever for that.
Hey, I'm gonna have to see how to spell Tevin Jenkins' name correctly. For some reason I be putting the I. I think it's an E. I think it's an E, right? Teve.
Yeah.
T-E-V-E-N.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, get it right.
I don't
He's
want
a
to
bear now.
look. It don't matter since his last name gonna be on there anyway. But still.
76.
Yeah, yeah.
76.
All right, I got you.
76.
But
But
anyway,
man,
bro.
I'm just really excited and for this off season, for this uh, free agency to start. Just man, I ain't never been geeked over the off season like I am this year.
Right.
I mean, I'm really excited. We got 100 million. Now we done traded the first pick. We had number 9. You just don't draft night coming. You don't know what's gonna happen there. You might trade back. Man, I'm
I agree,
excited.
bro.
I
This
really
is
am.
like I said before. This is the most important off season in Bears history for me. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
this off season means everything for the next 5 years. This off season starts all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
this is
Right.
most important. We gotta come up out of celebrating that old 85, 86 Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We
We
gotta
need some
celebrate
new
something
shit.
new.
Right. We need some new shit. We need some
Some
new
new
shit.
shit.
We can't
Yeah.
even go back on Russ Grossman's Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
So we got to leave that one. We lost that one, but at the
Right.
same time, nobody ever talks about it. That
Right.
that that run. We had a good squad then too.
Yeah, we had a
Nobody
great
talks
squad.
about it.
We just didn't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
We had a great squad.
Right.
You look
So
all up and down that squad, the O line, the D line, the DBs, the running game. Man, we didn't have a receiving game, but we had a great squad. We
yeah,
had the special
yeah,
teams, man.
yeah. We did. We had a
But
good
anyway,
squad that decade for Lovey's decade. I liked it.
yeah.
So it's
Hey,
just time to turn the page and move forward. And I'm just excited for this off season to get
we got to
started and
salute
shit.
Lovey for getting us that pick.
There you go. So if you ever see that dude out in public trying to pay for some shit, you
Yeah,
better smack his hand. You better pull your wallet out. I
Lovey.
will.
Oh, no. I got you, man. I
For
got
real.
you, man.
I
I
got you
see
to
you sporting the
Starbucks.
Lovey Smith beard right now. I see
Oh
you.
yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta get a little bit more. I gotta get all that shit white.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got that that Quan's pomade up in there as well.
You like it?
So right. I gotta give a shout out to him. His
That's what's up.
pomade and his oil.
Yeah, yeah.
So looking looking pretty decent. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
Cool.
about that
All right,
myself.
man. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I
For
appreciate you
sure.
coming on the podcast with me at short notice, and we're gonna chop
Most
it up
definitely.
again.
Most definitely. Thank you for having me on, my brother.
Anytime.
Thank
You
you
know
for
you my
having me
guy.
on.
We go
Oh
back
yeah.
like Cadillac seats. Anyway, bro,
Way
I'll
back.
catch you later, and setting the tone. Peace out.
All right. For sure.